Right, so it looks like we're headed on to episode 2. Let's start the quest.
Your turn? The servants are not very efficient.
Durishay can't be far away. They'll find her soon. Their search time is restricted, given that they must keep an eye on Adams.
I can take care of her, you know.
Yes. Well, in any case, I do thank you for bringing her to the island.
From what I've understood, the search of Durishay's room hasn't turned up any results.
Not yet, no. But we've put her son in there. Perhaps he'll find something.
That might come in handy.
Louis grows impatient at not yet having met the famous Lord Mortimer.
He will meet him tomorrow.
Oh, what a pity to lose a knight at the start of the game. Are you waiting for someone?
A young French soldier.
During our game of chess?
Don't worry, Gregory. The game won't disappear. I'll have one of my men escort you back.
Don't trouble yourself. I know my way out.
Ah, good evening, gentlemen. Please forgive me for this late hour.
It is never too late, and we have much to discuss. One last move?
Don't worry. Our games always seem to end like this.
Or always start like this. Come, take a seat, my friend.
Napoleon Bonaparte. Bloody hell, there's some big names in here.
A little nighttime stroll, Mr. President?
There's nothing like it for a good night's sleep.
Do not hesitate to ask a servant to show you back.
The corridors seem quite safe.
Peppermint, lime flower, and valerian. My miracle remedy when one can't get to sleep. A very good night to you, Mr. President.
Thank you. And to you too, sir.
I wonder if that's him.
I'm coming.
Well, you can wait.
Dear Monsieur de Richet, please excuse me, but I am unable to join you at present. However, rest assured that we are doing all we can to resolve the case that concerns us. By the way, enclosed, you will find a key that will enable you to retrieve the personal effects your mother left behind. Yours faithfully, Lord William Mortimer.
Right, and where is this key?
Dear Monsieur de Richet, Dear Monsieur de Richet,
There seems to be a key missing.
Inspiration of St. Matthew, or Matthew writing his gospel, dictated to him by voices. Last Judgment. Why do I always get the most terrifying room?
You most certainly
The
do.
incredulity of St. Thomas. Why is Caravaggio represented St. Thomas putting his finger in the wound? Thomas looks on, but doesn't touch.
Devil's Stone grants you the exalted state. You temporarily see the immunities and vulnerabilities affecting the dialogue, choice, and conversation. You cannot carry more than 5. Okay.
The torture of Ixion, condemned by the gods to lose his mind because of his arrogance.
This guy who's knocking on the door is going to be absolutely raging that I'm taking so long and I can't go back on the balcony. Now why is that? I wish I'd explored that last episode, but I didn't realise it was going to end. Okay, come on then. It is. We saw this moments earlier.
No, not in the least. Is something wrong?
I'm going to need your help. Do you remember the young lady we spoke of in the hall?
Elizabeth Adams. Home introduced her to us.
Yes. Well, she is the daughter of my friend, the Vice President, John Adams. But she is supposed to be dead.
Yeah, that's bizarre. Fair enough.
Good heavens! I was present at her funeral.
It is disturbing indeed.
Yes. I need to make sure it's her. That's where you come in. I want you to distract Elizabeth while I search her room. And perhaps get my hands on some important information. At least I hope so. Elizabeth is in the small salon. If you hurry, you can still catch her. I just need 10 minutes.
But if my vision is true, there are two men nearby discussing very important issues, and one of them looks much like Mortimer. Washington is very kind, but I came to this island for my mother, not for his ghost stories.
I'm intrigued. I think this could help us. I'm gonna help George. At the end of the day, it's good to have some allies, even if you manipulate them and eventually use them as your allies. Although he could be master manipulator and he could be manipulating me to do his deeds. But I'm gonna play this one.
Count on me, sir.
Thank you, my friend. Keep Elizabeth downstairs as long as possible. She must not return to her room.
Trust me.
I'm gonna use this to call in a favor later on.
According to Washington, Lady Adams is in the small salon. I better hurry. Louis, you're straying from your objective.
I don't know which way I'm going. A small salon. Ah, that's this way, isn't it? What's going on here?
My son. Oh, you are a godsend.
What's the matter, Your Eminence?
I believe a Miss Adams may be in danger.
What do you mean?
Do you hear that? She is being manhandled in this small salon.
By whom?
I don't know exactly. A thug, a Frenchman, it seems. By the cut of his cloth, I'd say he's a member of the French Revolutionary Government. You
Napoleon,
should
do you
do something,
think?
my son.
Shit. I was supposed to make sure Adams wouldn't go back to her room. Don't worry, Your Eminence. I'll take care of it. Probably nothing to worry about.
Do you want me to call for help?
Please don't do anything. I'm sure with a little goodwill, everything will work out fine. Don't go and wake up the whole manor, please.
Thank you, my son. May God watch over you. Who do you think you are?
Who's that? That's definitely not Napoleon. Multiple paths. There are multiple paths to reach your objective. Maybe a good idea to think twice before embarking on the first path you come to. Okay.
Me, sir.
If we were in France, I'd have sent you to the guillotine for what you just said.
Please, just let me go back to my room.
Hey, you! Stay out of it! This is none of your business. I'm gonna teach this little slut how to behave.
What the hell is going on?
Huh? I don't think you know who I am.
Stop. I beg you. I didn't mean to. Don't hit me, please, sir.
Shit. If I step in, Adams might just run back to her room. And if I do nothing, yes, Washington will have enough time to search, but this girl's gonna suffer. Damn it, what should I do?
Unfortunately,
You filthy whore!
I
I'll have to
apologize.
wait.
Have mercy. Please have mercy. No!
I apologize. Nah, nah, nah. Mercy, have mercy. Nah, nah, nah. Where's that smart mouth now? I'll teach you a little respect. Huh?
Look, you dumbass! Are you deaf? She said she was sorry.
Call me that again.
Leave her alone.
Are you looking for a slap, Sonny?
go on. Oh, I can't do it. It was the worst punch I've ever seen.
No! Leave him alone! Stop it!
Is that it? Is that it? Mate, I've just completely finished mission 2. Like, that is the best thing I've ever seen. I like it. I didn't realize you could actually fail missions, because in a lot of games like this, you can just keep going on. In this, you can't. You've got to play it smart. The reason I insulted him over and over again is because I just wanted to see how angry I could get him. And it turns out my guy can't punch for shit. That is hilarious. Oh, wait there. No way. That can't be the end of mission 2 altogether. What? We can actually continue. This is bloody hilarious. Right, okay. Well, I think I'm gonna go for... And then we can use a book, can't we, to level up subterfuge. Or maybe not yet. Did that work? Do you think we bought her enough time?
Oh, the bastard caught me dead to rights.
Liam, you have failed me. I don't know what you were doing, but Elizabeth returned much too soon.
Shit.
An day earlier, and I would have been caught. I didn't get time to search through everything, but I did manage to find what I was looking for.
What worked?
The young lady really is John Adams' daughter. Signed, George Washington.
Well done, Louis. The President of the United States asked for your assistance and you screwed up?
I didn't.
Mother finds out, I get the feeling I'll never hear the end of it. Not for a few years, anyway. Now, what was I going to do last night? Ah, yes. Search the room. According to what I saw in my vision, this room was Mother's before I got it. Maybe she left something behind that will help me find her.
I love my guy, such a legend. Like, he's just been in the wars. He's such a punch bag, but he just comes back like a champ. Science, occultism. Oh, I don't have the one for... See what we'll do science. Right. So wait there, is this? So really, was that last episode how we finished it? Was that really like full episode 2? It can't be. Was it like episode 2 part 1? It might have been. Okay.
Nothing.
Right, where would Mother have hidden something?
Torture of Ixion. Condemned by the gods to lose his mind because of his arrogance.
Aha, now we're on the balcony. Can we get into other people's rooms, do you think? That is the view and a half, isn't it? Calm like water. Focus state. Your next skill use will cost no effort. We've got some really good items now.
Here's something will undermine my botanist's appreciation for the local climate.
This is still my room, okay. Ah, you caught.
A priest's robe, crosses. Must be Piaggi's room.
Can I not go in? Subterfuge, mate. Pick that lock.
A Greek drachma. One of the rare ancient coins to be mentioned, both in the Bible. This room looks unoccupied.
Go in. I want to investigate this letter over here. It said there was a key, but we never got it.
Dear Monsieur de Richet,
I haven't even had time to unpack my cases.
Also, they're not my cases. Sorry, they're not me mother's.
Last Judgment. Why do I always get the most terrifying writing material?
We don't have vigilance. We're lacking a lot of things in this
The
case.
incredulity of St. Thomas. Why is Caravaggio representing St. Thomas putting his finger in the wound? Thomas looks on but doesn't touch. St. Francis of Assisi in ecstasy, before superior voices.
Ah, I've got a box.
There's a circle around the lock here. Must be the trunk Mortimer was talking about. The key should open it.
What on earth
There's
is
a
that?
note.
Precious stone.
Effects of Sœur de Richet to be given to her son, Louis. I should probably take it.
You just found an amber fragment. Each time you pick up 4 of them, you'll increase your maximum effort points by 1. Nice. Review them in the inventory tab in the menu.
All right. I've retrieved everything.
Right, so he's got everything. I wonder if I've missed. Oh, I think that's the. I think that might be the first one in the game, although I'm not sure if I've missed any. I'd love to get that.
Oh, this bookcase is well stocked. Oh, this book has been put back the wrong way round. A Voyage Around the World. The travel log of the explorer, Louis-Antoine de Bougainville. One of Mother's favorite books. What a coincidence. And I don't believe in coincidences. It's just too much. I don't know what's going on here, but if you felt threatened, I'll bet you'd leave a clue, wouldn't you, Mother? Found it. A faint sign of the order, barely visible. Mother, you undoubtedly must have hidden a clue in this book. Let's see if I can find anything else in this room. Come on, Louis, think. Think.
Occultism, come on.
Let's recap. My mother was in this room. I found a rare edition of her favorite book. She must have left something behind. She must have used the writing materials. What if she used lemon juice instead? An old trick used to hide messages. A message using invisible ink. I bet you used the limit to leave a message. Now, how do I reveal the message?
Wax. We need candle wax.
Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Lovely lectures Mortimer's giving to his guests. Very
Oh,
jolly.
coffee. Coffee, that's what we need.
Nothing here. I wouldn't mind a nice, strong coffee, though.
Coffee will reveal it because it'll stay in the paper. Actually, no, that probably won't work. I'm thinking if you actually put wax on the paper and then coffee, the wax wouldn't get dyed, but the paper would reveal the message. But she's done lemon juice. I've actually got no idea how to uncover lemon juice. Oh, it'll be this stupid thing outside. Oh, was that the lemon tree outside? That was a lemon tree. So you could have found that out. Ah, okay, I get you. Candle wax. Take the candlestick. Take it. I already know how to do it. It's gotta be this. Let's use that. So I think you can use like your oh, what's this? Blood.
Look, markings on the floor. Just a bit worn out. I was hoping to find something leading to a secret passage.
How do you know it's not? Use a candle. Either this is going to work, or I'm just going to set the book on fire. This will be hilarious.
Aha! It's working! The heat reveals the message. Let's see what my mother wrote. Where all eyes size you up, you must pass by the Gorgon. Gorgon was the name of Medusa in Greek mythology. On the other hand, where all eyes size you up, I don't get it. And judging by the number of paintings in the manor, could be anywhere. After that, she adds, beware hero. The beast always charges the best protected soldier. And that's its weakness. What is my mother trying to tell me? Since you've gone to so much trouble, you must not have only found something important, but you must have also felt like you were in great danger. Now I better hurry and find that damn Medusa.
Sir, dinner is served in the red salon.
Typical. I'm not hungry. Please give my apologies to all the guests.
Sir Holm requests your presence, sir.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to wait before going and looking for my Medusa.
Tell him I'll be there in a minute.
What's that? Trait unlocked. A member of the order. You gain 1 skill point in occultism. You found the clues your mother left in the room. Immoral. Conviction costs 1 more effort point. You did not step in to defend Adams. I like it. I like how you can get negatives. It's a good job I don't use conviction. Then again, I suppose that if you did use conviction, I suppose that's you're either. I think you might be the detective. And detectives are usually moral, so it's okay because it doesn't fit my playstyle anyway. I'm ruthless. Right, come on then. My guy's so beat up now. What else am I going to get him
If I get
through?
a chance, I may have to take a little tour through the rooms of the other guests.
Well, I think that might be worthwhile doing now.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Can't get in. I'd like to investigate George Washington's room. I don't trust him. I don't trust anybody, to be fair.
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
We're not having much success getting into people's rooms, are we?
President George Washington.
Aha. Right, let's have a look.
Let no one disturb me. I'm busy.
Too bad. I'll see him later. That's the door to Elizabeth's room.
I'm going in.
For God's sakes, what happened in here?
The hell? There's a bloody satanic ritual sign on the floor. Yeah, there's some fucked up shit going on, I'm not gonna lie.
A chest with a half-circle pattern.
I'm more interested in the letter.
An untutored hand copied these notes. Looks like a healing method. Well, that's a pity. The writing is barely legible.
Cost reduced by 3. So wait there. Difficulty 1. Difficulty 1. Science level 1. So what's the... Oh, that costs 1 point. That costs us no points.
Feet and hands are
Awesome.
bound. A piece of cloth in the mouth prevents the tongue from being sectioned. It looks like preparation for an exorcism. Is Elizabeth really possessed?
That's it. That's all we need to do. Or if we do this, can we gain extra information? I want to try just to see. I want to see if you can derive more information out of a single piece.
The note suggests binding the feet and hands, then blocking the jaws using a piece of cloth to prevent the tongue from being sectioned. That looks like a method to control an epileptic fit. I wonder if Elizabeth is the one being treated for that illness.
That's excellent. So you can look at it both ways. You can either go, oh, there's an exorcism, or an epileptic fit. But still, that doesn't explain the bloody satanic fucking symbol on the floor, does it? Very, very interesting.
My dear Elizabeth, I'm writing to inform you of some unfortunate news. We won't be able to meet as planned on the first Sunday of May. I've been told that you're no better, and, unfortunately, your brothers and I are absolutely snowed under by the work required to govern this new country. Please excuse us. As soon as we can get free, even if it's just for a day, I promise we shall come and see you. Your loving father, John Adams. P.S. Don't hold it against your mother. She still isn't ready. Please don't judge her. I'm sure you'll be able to put all of this behind you one day.
I've been told that you're no better, and unfortunately your brothers and I are absolutely snowed under. Right, so tell you what it is. She probably does suffer from epilepsy. But these crazy people probably think that she's possessed and needs to be exorcised, but obviously that won't work. But then again, I don't know if this game story is based in the real world or not.
Looks like I found a box containing some kind of white crystals. These are magnesium crystals, a fairly effective remedy for easing anxiety.
You think I should take some?
Well, let's see what it tastes like. Ugh. I really need to stop tasting everything I find now.
You just encountered an immunity. One effort point is locked. Use a golden elixir to cure yourself. What a dick. Doesn't matter anyways because I didn't have a point there anyways. I was hoping it would do something good. And again, my guy didn't suffer from anxiety, so... We're getting loads of loot from here though. It's well worth coming in here.
A novel of the initiation of a young woman into polite society.
She's immune to psychology as well.
30 November, 1791. My dear sister, the cancellation of our reunion hit me like a stab to the heart. Father told me it was for your well-being, but I can't help but blame him. He claims that your condition has worsened and that it could be dangerous for both of us if we met. If only I knew where you were, believe me, I'd be at your side. I haven't received any news from you in a long time. Please write. Your loving sister, Abigail. P.S. I hope you like the enclosed talisman.
Where's the talisman? That's in the box. We've got the key. Oh, so I could have used that key on that bloody thing.
August 24th, 1792. Elizabeth, I am driven to despair and doubt there is any point in writing to you. I'm not even sure you'll receive my letters. Father controls my correspondence more and more. I am certain he filters our exchanges. Thankfully, one of the chambermaids is able to help me get my letters to you, but they still remain unanswered. I often think about you and pray every day to be able to hold you tight. We have so much time to make up. I beg you, answer me, please. Your loving sister, Abigail. P.S. That horrible woman came again yesterday. She spent a long time speaking with Father. I didn't understand everything because they spoke in French, but I'm sure they were talking about you.
I wonder if that could have been my mother. I'm wondering if my mum's even really that nice of a person. You just don't know, do you?
June 11th, 1791. My dear Elizabeth, your last letter gave me much cause for concern. Your words were so cold, as if emotions no longer matter to you. Father maintains that the secondary effects of your treatment still trouble you, but that they will soon subside. Should I believe him? I cling to the belief that we shall soon see each other again, at long last. Write soon. Your loving sister, Abigail. P.S. Don't forget to tell me what present you want.
Right, wait there. Look, she's got a black eye, all because of me as well. That's so good. So she's vulnerable to questioning, but that's not one of my strengths, which is a shame. Who's he? Jacques Peru. I wish I was strong enough to chin him, like. She's still suspect, like. I think that's it. Oh, that's them stupid
I
things.
found a box containing some kind of white crystals.
Yeah, don't take them. Wait there.
Looks like I found a box containing
You have.
some kind of white crystals.
You have done that. Alright, there's nothing else to do in here. Don't think. Have they drew on the walls as well? Bloody psychos. Right, let's go. We've been in here long enough. Who else's room can we rob? Oh, I'm stuck. Nah, I think we're out of luck on the that's the only room that we can get. I wanted to get into Emily's room.
That must be the door to the room of the soldier I saw in my vision.
We're going in there. Just letting you know, lads. Let's do it. I'm all about robbing places blind.
The Prince by Machiavelli. A perfect read for anyone with a surfeit of ambition. That might come in handy.
Napoleon's immune to politics. Aye, because he just tries to fight everything, doesn't he? Napoleon avec son soldat. It's the only thing I can really remember of my French lessons in school.
A bicorn decorated with a cockade. It must belong to a French soldier.
Take the sword.
It's a beautiful weapon.
Steal it.
Heavy damask blade. It's marked with the initials of the manufacturer in Versailles.
He's immune to conviction as well.
My dearest son, I'm writing to implore you to act quickly. The situation is rapidly worsening here. Paoli continues to steer our motherland, Corsica, toward open warfare between France and England. His men are everywhere. We are obliged to go into hiding and are unable to remain in the same place for more than 2 days. I wouldn't be surprised if they targeted us soon. Make haste, my son. You hold our destiny in your hands. Your loving mother, Maria Letizia Bonaparte.
Oh, I can't search it. Nightmare. Are you kidding me? Of course I could search that. You don't need any skills to just rummage through stuff. Don't go on the balcony. Nope. Right, the bedroom where it's at, like.
The Battle of Alexander at Issus, or how Alexander the Great triumphed over King Darius. Yet another one with delusions of grandeur.
Haven't got agility.
Hannibal crossing the Alps. Another military success. Why do I get nothing but visions of horror in my room? And he gets victory after victory?
I know that. It's awfully strange.
Amber. French actor Talma is Nero in Britannicus, the last emperor of the Caesar dynasty.
That's where they were playing chess. And he would have threw something in the fire, didn't he? Although we can't look at it. Come on. Gotta have something interesting. Where's the juicy goss?
Golden elixir. Vercingetorix throws down his arms at the feet of Julius Caesar by Royer, two great army chiefs.
My dear Napoleon, As previously agreed, I would like to ask you to join us in January on my island to participate in the High Society meeting organized for the occasion. We shall be able to continue our discussion about our project for a new order for France. I have a proposition to make to you concerning your wish to put a strong leader at the head of France. I trust you to be discreet as to your coming. See you soon.
Yeah.
Lord
This
William
is-
Mortimer.
This is definitely them trying to start something like the New World Order. It definitely sounds like the Masons and the Illuminati. Right, I think we've exhausted all options here. Investigated that, investigated the hat. Right, wait there, is there anything that... I've got 5 of those. So really, I should use one. At least. And then if we pick anything else up, at least we've got space for it. Right, let's go. Is there anybody else's room we can rob?
Might be better to take a different stairway.
Why no, man? Can I talk to him?
Might be better to take a different
No.
stairway.
Yeah, I don't think I can get any more rooms. I'm sure I've tried them all. Right, let's go downstairs. Oh, I thought that was glowing. Go to the red salon on the first floor. So we've got to go upstairs, not downstairs. Well, that's hers. Right, I'm not gonna lie, I'm 100% lost. I'm lost now, and it's a straightforward place. Yeah, we've got to go up somehow. Where's the stairs up? Ah. This is it. No, it's not. Well, unless we do go down the first floor. I thought that would be classed as the ground floor. Nope, this is where we're going.
Excuse me, Monsieur de Richet. I really need to talk to you.
Is this about last night?
No, that was just a misunderstanding. I'm sure it was a little bit my fault too.
There's no excuse for that man's horrible behavior. You ought to tell Sir Home.
Look, the only thing that I care about is that I've lost something precious. I'm not worried about Jacques Peru.
How's your eye?
I've had worse.
Please accept my apologies. If I'd stepped in sooner, you wouldn't have gotten that.
Bet she's lost the
Eyes
amulet.
nothing. Last night, I found out that your mother was on the island. What are you doing here?
My mother came here to do business with Lord Mortimer, but she seems to have gone missing. So I'm here to find her.
I know your mother very well.
Really?
Yes, I have been in your mother's care ever since I was born.
She nursed you.
Oh, I wouldn't say nursed. No. I remember her stare, cold as ice. Her sadistic hands pressing over my mouth to silence me while I screamed in pain. I remember her knees, too. She held me down with them while she cut and burned scars into me.
Hold on a minute. What do you mean?
You can ask her when you see her.
Huh, she's getting more and more agitated.
Look, I've got to go.
Wait. I need to know more about you and my mother. Why did she put you through all of that? There must be some reason for what she did.
What's the point of rubbing salt in the wounds?
Fuck. Find the truth.
I want to find out what really happened.
No, you really don't want to know what your mother did when I shed my first blood at puberty.
On the contrary, you can tell me anything. Let me be my own judge.
Worked. Bloody hell,
I know
didn't
your
expect it.
little game. You're no different from the rest of them. You couldn't give a damn about me. The only thing you're interested in is finding out about your mother.
Don't say that. Not everyone wants to use you. Some people care about you, don't they?
A sister.
Haven't you got a sister?
Yes.
I'm sure she loves you with all her heart.
She's the only one who cares about me. I would have put an end to it all by now if it weren't for her. Since you insist, I'll tell you how I met your mother.
Thanks for trusting me.
You see, before I was born, my mother often suffered from hallucinations and fits of anger. Soon people could barely recognize her. She became a completely different person. So my father spent an enormous amount of money paying for the best doctors, but none of them were able to cure her. The last resort was to call a priest.
So, is that what your father did?
No. He went to an expert in the occult.
Ah, my mother.
Her reputation already extended beyond our borders. My mother's fits stopped at my birth, and Sarah de Richet concluded that the evil had passed into me. Not only did it encourage her to stay, but she took the opportunity to advise my father to separate me from the rest of my family. That's how I was declared stillborn. My fate was decided that very day.
It would coincide with my mother's frequent trips to America.
I had my first fit when I was 3. That's when your mother began her experiments to rid me of the evil inside.
I understand how you feel, but I know my mother. I'm sure she had her reasons, even if it seems difficult to believe.
Everything she put me through was all for nothing. My whole life was ruined for nothing.
So what brings you here then?
My father used to know Sir Holm. He offered to introduce me to the world's leading authority in the occult.
Lord Mortimer.
He was my last hope. Until I found out he had also invited your mother.
It's got to be a coincidence. I don't believe for a second she's come here for you.
You can't change my mind about this, Louis. My days are numbered, and I know it.
How very strange. My mother could be evil. Just cause she's your mother, you can't just go in blind. You can't go in with your eyes wide shut. This game, it just gets more and more fucked up the more you play it. It's really good. Let's have a word with the good old butler here.
What can I do for you, sir? I am at your service day and night, sir.
Fancy going skiing with us in the toilets? Not interested in any of that.
What can you tell me about the guests?
Do excuse me, sir, but I am bound by discretion to say nothing about Lord Mortimer's guests, sir. Perhaps sir would like to know something else?
As I was unable to bring my personal effects with me, I was wondering if you could find me a few items.
Of course, sir. What would you require?
Lots of money.
My good fellow, would you have any amber available?
I would, But unfortunately, I don't think I am authorized to give it out, sir. I believe it is a precious stone.
I'll play a trick on him and steal it from him. Difficulty 5, manipulation level 2, cost reduced by 3, so that'll cost me 2 to get it off him. Huh. Right, let's not do it yet. What about a manuscript?
What's that book you're hiding in your jacket?
The Sorrows of Young Werther by Goethe, sir. And I am not hiding it.
Hand it to me, please.
It is damaged, sir. I would never dare lend sir a book in such a pitiful state, sir. I took it to restore.
I don't know if you know this, but I'm like the Grand Restorer. Nice, that's going to cost me 0 points to get it. Awesome.
Hang on, but it's mine.
Beg pardon, sir?
It's my book. I'm telling you, it's my book.
With all due respect, sir, I hope sir will understand that I have doubts. You see, I found it in Lord Mortimer's library.
Huh, there you are then. That's exactly where I left it.
I am quite put out, sir. I don't know what to say.
In that case, I suggest you say nothing and hand it over.
But I...
Now.
But sir, I... Very well, sir. Here you are. May sir take good care of it. It is damaged.
And you've damaged it as well? Well, bravo. Bravo.
No, I didn't do anything. It wasn't me, sir.
Say pardon.
Pardon me, sir.
Very good. There were some other things I wanted to go over with you.
Oh my god, I just absolutely beasted him there, like. Mate, if you don't give us everything else, I want to tell Lord Mortimer that you're the worst servant I've ever had the displeasure of meeting.
A little Carmelite water would do me a lot of good. Could you find me some, please?
Oh, the tonics are under lock and key, sir. Lord Mortimer only allows access to them in cases of emergency.
I'm not wasting points on that.
You wouldn't have a little golden elixir I could use, would you?
Oh, unfortunately, sir, I have orders not to give any of that medicine to any of Lord Mortimer's guests. Some guests are here to follow a very strict treatment. Mixing or combining certain substances would be dangerous for sir.
Yeah, we're not going to bother doing them. I don't think they're very good anyway. What about this?
I still haven't quite recovered after that boat crossing. Would you happen to have any devil's thorn by any chance?
I am sorry, sir, but the devil's thorn may be just a plant, but it is also a powerful psychotropic drug that causes undesirable diuretic effects. I would advise against sir taking any.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm going to go for the amber.
My good fellow, would you have any amber available?
I would. But
can't skip the
unfortunately, I
dialogue.
don't think I am authorized to give it out, sir. I believe it is a precious stone.
Well, no point in lying, you know. I know full well you haven't got any.
I would never think of lying, sir. I don't believe I am authorized to give it away. That is all.
Amber? Here? I'd be surprised.
Yet I assure you, sir,
No, you're pulling my leg. I don't believe you.
I wouldn't dare to joke with sir.
Yeah, sure. You're just leading me on. I dare you to show it to me, if you really have some.
Well then, sir, here is a piece.
Ah, right. Well, I'm impressed. Can you lend it to me for a minute?
Of course, sir.
Congratulations, you collected 4 amber fragments. Your maximum effort points is increased by 1. Yay.
Here.
Wow, I can hardly believe it. Well, I have other questions.
Of course, sir. But, sir, I believe you haven't given me back the amber, sir.
What? What amber?
The piece I gave to sir.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. You really ought to look after your things. It can't be easy to come across amber in these parts.
Well, does sir desire anything else?
No, that's fine. I am the master manipulator.
I would like to speak about your master, Lord Mortimer.
Do please excuse me, sir, but I shall make no comment about my master. Is there anything else that sir would like to know?
Right, that's it. We've got everything we needed. Now there was something on here that we couldn't get yesterday. Oh, because we can just sit and look at this megalomaniac statue. What about the book? We've got 5 golden elixirs. I'll tell you what. Might as well clear that off. And then that means if we use these 2 skills here sometime in the next conversation, we'll get the trait for using one of everything. Hopefully. Right, that's it. That's the door we've got to go in. Can we go in both? No, that is the one. That's where she got smacked up, but we've got to go in this one. Alright, mate.
What do you want?
If you touch Elizabeth again, I promise, when you get back to Paris, your head will end up on a spike.
Please stop. You're scaring me. I'm a member of the tribunal. You shouldn't threaten me like that.
And I'm a member of the Golden Order, with all the contacts in the Paris press that implies. One word from me, and you'll be headline news. A full page dedicated to your little stay here.
So what? Wipe your ass with it.
Your revolutionary friends are sure to be delighted, reading about your new friendships with all these rich nobles on the island. The thought of you here, lapping up all this luxury, I'm sure they'll congratulate you for profiting from your position.
You bastard. I forbid you to blackmail me!
You're in no position to forbid me from anything. So you'd better remember what I said.
I just love the manipulation. It's great. Dance for me, my puppets.
Dear friends, I bid you welcome. I hope the night was not too short. Your Eminence, Duchess, Monsieur de Richet, allow me to introduce our new guests. They arrived during the night. Johann Christoph von Wollner, Minister of Religious Affairs and close aide of Frederick William II, King of Prussia. Napoleon Bonaparte, Lieutenant of the French Revolutionary Army. And Jacques Peroux, French Revolutionary Tribunal Judge. Unfortunately, my friends, Lord Mortimer will not be joining us this morning, but he should be with us later. So, let us begin.
What is Mortimer playing at? He tells me to come urgently and he sends no one to meet me?
I think he's been held hostage or something.
Thank you again for the wine, Your Eminence. It is served every day at the king's table.
I am delighted to hear it.
Volner and Piaggi seem to be getting along well.
My friend.
Surprising when you know Volner prohibited religious practices in Prussia. Renowned member of the Rose Claw Order, former Freemason, and great lover of alchemy. And look at Piaggi fawning over him. I really do have a problem digesting political protocol.
My dear Johann, how are you?
Glad to make landfall at last. And yourself?
Very well.
And your husband?
He's poorly. The French Revolution gives him terrible headaches.
Oh, I understand. I shall feel better too, as soon as the situation is settled.
If by chance the French crisis is emulated in Berlin, there will always be a refuge for you in London, my dear.
Your offer does you honor, but London is much closer to Paris than Berlin. Beware. The French are capable of sailing up the Thames straight to the Houses of Parliament.
Oh, my friend, I am shaking in my clogs.
Monsieur. Is the wine to your liking?
Very much so, Sir Gregory. Such complexity. Typically French. A Sauterne, isn't it?
Absolutely.
If I'm not mistaken, this is not Lord Mortimer's favorite wine. It is yours.
In his absence, I have taken the liberty of making a slight deviation from the rule, but I count on your discretion.
Don't worry, I appreciate the same grape varieties as you. I remember the last time we tasted that nectar here at this table. The finest minds of the century were present.
And the last time we drank it, the orphanage in Bloomsbury was still in ruins.
Would you repeat that?
Oh, well, I put some small effort into the works. The orphanage reopened just before Christmas. The bedrooms, washrooms, and the classrooms had all been refurbished.
I don't know what to say. You have given the girls a wonderful Christmas gift. Thank you.
I made a promise. Now it is done.
She's touching her breasts.
Is everything all right?
Yes, thank you. I had a moment of absence, but here I am again.
My lord, I only know the prestige of your name. Might I have the honor of getting to know you a little better?
You are Monsieur...
Louis Moras de Richet.
De Richet. De Richet. A name with a nobiliary particle. Are you descended from a noble line?
Please, go ahead. What do you want to know?
I am just a simple French citizen.
Really? Oh, you seem nothing like a commoner. Especially compared to that wretch over there sharing our meal.
Please, feel at home. That's right.
Have you any information on this Napoleon?
Show us your teeth.
Who does not know of her, sir?
What do you think, madam? What is this Bonaparte doing here?
The presence of a soldier is never a good sign. It can only mean there's going to be further war. To answer your question, I only know that his family were in favor of the revolution, and that it almost cost them their lives.
Thank you, that's helpful.
Of course.
Yeah.
Monsieur de Richet? It would seem we have common interests. Could we speak in private, please?
What do you want to know?
Certainly. Yeah, we'll let other people answer for us, so that nothing comes directly out of our mouth, so it doesn't tie us to anything. Ooh, don't do that, he's going to push off the edge.
Lord Mortimer and the Golden Order, through your mother, have concluded a financial agreement.
Stay composed, Louis. I'm listening.
An agreement for cannons. Lord Mortimer assured me that you are to take over the project on behalf of your mother. You must know that I am deeply sorry about our disappearance, but I must validate the deal urgently if I want to be able to organize things properly.
I haven't seen Lord Mortimer yet. I'm afraid I'll be unable to answer your questions.
He assured me that you could replace your mother during her absence.
I appreciate his confidence, but still, this is a bit hasty. But please continue.
Of course, but I need to know if I can count you among my allies.
Yeah, I don't want to say yes,
And for
because...
that, I have a little question for you. The agreement stipulates an aid of 50,000 louis d'or for 200 cannon.
Nah, I'm not going to agree on a deal.
Surely such an amount will buy twice as many cannons. Don't try to pull a fast one on me. We're both young, but we are not naive.
Please don't be offended. I just wanted to make sure you knew what you were talking about. And I am reassured. I have one last question I would like to pose to you. We don't know each other yet, you and I. And I need to make sure that we both share the same vision for the future of France. Given the hard times that have befallen our beautiful country, what do you think it would take to restore its luster?
France needs a leader.
I think what France is lacking today is a truly strong leader ready to govern her. Someone who will restore her luster, who will propel her forward so once again she becomes a proud nation respected by all. A man capable of both rebuilding the country from the inside and, at the same time, developing exterior relations. Someone with a vision, I think. The right person still remains to be found.
You're right, my friend. I hear your words, and I agree. Monsieur de Richet, I am reassured. I am very happy to have met you. Lord Mortimer was right to put his trust in you. I hope to work with you in the very near future. I would like to thank you for your support by offering you this humble little gift.
Reflections on the Revolution in France. Monsieur Bonaparte, I thank you for this gesture, and please know that I, too, am delighted to have met you.
Bling bling, yeah. I'm the silver-tongued serpent.
I would like to say a few words, please. I would like to thank Lord Mortimer, and you, Sir Holm, for bringing us all together here. Those of us for whom it is not the first time here, like me, are all trembling in sweet anticipation of the arrival of our host. For the rest, I would like to reassure you that Lord Mortimer always has a few surprising projects to propose. But I can assure you that each and every one of us has always benefited from them. The last time I came to this place, Lord Mortimer offered to help me in my electoral campaign for the presidency of the United States. And it is imminently clear that his support was an invaluable aid to us. We are here among like-minded people. So let us put aside the conflicts in which some of our nations find themselves at present. So I raise my glass in honor of you all, my new and old friends.
I trust you shall not be disappointed, Mr. Washington. Right, we shall meet again tomorrow. All the guests will be present, as well as Lord Mortimer, I hope. Until then, I trust you will find plenty to keep you amused.
So, we did pretty well there, I think. We manipulated nearly everyone we came across, got the information. Now, with that interaction with Napoleon, what I initially thought was he was trying to manipulate me, because they'd taken my mother out of the equation. He could have said that Lord Mortimer could have said anything to him. Oh yes, we trust that you can do the deal in absence of your mother. That's a common, how should I say it? That's a common manipulation, because what that does is that puts the onus on you that, oh yes, so you're not to be trusted in your mother's absence. That can feed on one's ego to make someone that's not as confident say, oh yes, we can do the deal. I was never ever going to do that deal with him because I'm in no position to, you know what I mean? But it worked out well. Hey, we've absolutely smashed all the confrontations. It's so interesting. Right, let's go next. Nice. We found a few items in. We've exploited some vulnerabilities. Okay. Right, what are we gonna do now? 2 seconds. I definitely want to get subterfuge up 1 level so we can start opening stuff without costing any skill points. Okay, we've done that. Science. I think science is worthwhile. But what else? If we do that... that doesn't actually reduce the skill cost of anything. Do you know what it is? I don't think it's worthwhile. putting any points in here. What I'd rather do is I'd rather get these up. Yeah, I'm not going to bother going for free use. Rather get this up. Right, get that to there. And then I think we're going to work on erudition. And then after we get all these to 3, we can start putting at least 1 point into these. Erudition. Yeah, we'll do this. I think that's the play to our strength. Erudition. Have we got a book that increases erudition? Oh shit, wait there. Pause. I didn't realise that was going to go into the next episode. Okay lads, what I'll do is I want to call that an episode there, and when we come back we'll further delve into this mystery of the mother. And this episode's been so interesting because is our mother really the person we think she is? Because although she is head of the occult and she's our mother, as much as she is our mother and we've got that family tie, if she's an evil woman, there's no chance I'm going to stand by her. I'm going to call her out. I want to find out what she's really up to. And that's another thing. A lot of people give family members the benefit of the doubt, even if they know fine well they're doing something wrong. Not me, son. Nah, I want to call it as I see it. Okay then lads, see you in the next episode. It's a good one, this game, it's really good.